Today I'm going to show you how you can make tons of money in Theme Park Tycoon 2 without needing a massive park. If you do find this video helpful and don't mind subscribing, I'd really appreciate it, as we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Can we do it? I don't know. See down below. First of all, load up the park that you want a lot of money in. I'm just going to start a new one. Go ahead and skip the tutorial, we don't need that. Delete this part, which is here by default, by holding Control, Shift and X. I know it's a bit weird, but Control, Shift and X enables rapid destroy mode. And if you just destroy all of this, and as you can see, once we have destroyed all of that, we are left with a blank canvas to build our farm in. Now, to save space, we're going to build our farm underneath the ground. So, grab out your terrain tool by pressing 5, and then once you've pressed 5, press C, and then head to remove air. What you want to go and do is actually destroy the terrain here by pressing left click. Make sure that there is enough space right here so you can build a path out. To get your path, press 4 and go to whatever path you want. It can be any path, the path doesn't really matter. I'm going to go for one of the cheapest options, which is cobblestone. What you want to go and do is actually dig all the way down until you have hit the world bottom. Once we are at the bottom of the world, you want to go and press R, and that will expand your remove air block. And what you want to do is actually hold Control and move your mouse up while clicking, like so. This will cost a bit of your money, so don't do this too crazy. Just do it around the size I've done it now, just so you can start rocking in some money. Then what you want to go and head back to your paths and actually connect it down to the ground. And then you want to go and build your path all the way down till the bottom, just like so. Once you have built your path all the way down, you want to go and press 1. Go and press C, which will lead you to your roller coasters. And I would start with your most cheapest option, which is a junior coaster. Once you have chosen your ride, you want to go forward one and a long one, and then place it down, and then I'd say for the station around 3 to 2 blocks long. So to do that, you either press Q or the build button down here. I'm going to go with 3 blocks long, and then you want to go up by 3 to 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, because this is the junior coaster and some other coasters have different speeds, so it's pretty hard about that, but I'd say around 4 if you want to be safe. After you've built your coaster, all you want to do is actually click your coaster, go to ride, and as you can see under warnings, it says ride has no entrance, so that means none of your guests can get on, and the ride has no exit, which means none of your guests that are on can leave. So what you want to do is go to entrance and then go along to build and place it right here. Make sure that it is right here, like right at the back of the coaster. Then with the exit, which it will automatically change you to, you want to go place it right next to the coaster on its right side like this, and then place a path connecting up the exit to the main path like that, and then that is your coaster done. All you need to do is click it and press open, maybe change up the price by a couple so you get more money. Now that you've built your first coaster and is the start of your farm, what you want to do is actually copy the junior coaster. By pressing 6, you can copy the junior coaster, and you want to do it just 1 block away from it. So there's 1 block gap, and then basically copy exactly the coaster that you've done. But obviously if it's a different one, it's going to be some tweaking, especially if it is like, well, what coaster is a 2 block wide? This one. Especially if it's a 2 block wide one, you just want 1 block gap in between all of your coasters. So keep that in mind, keep a 1 block gap. Once you've got your coaster in hand or junior coaster in hand, what you want to do is you're going to want to place that coaster. Once you place your first station, you want to expand it by around 3 stations, just like so, and then you want to go up by around 3 to 5 blocks high. Once you've done your coaster again, you want to go and click on the coaster right here where it says ride has no entrance. You want to go and press build, go at the back of your ride and click and place your entrance, and then as you can see, you have just enough space to place your exit. Connect your exit up with your main path, and then open your ride again, and boom, you just got more money in the bank. Obviously when you run out of some money and it tells you you need more, just wait a bit. It is a bit of a waiting game, but trust me, you get tons of money. I'm currently using one of these in a series I have ongoing, and I have around $3 million What you want to do now though is basically rinse and repeat this with any like roller coasters in this section right here. You basically, even if it's like a 2-block wide one, you just want to rinse and repeat that. Make sure that there is 1 block gap in between each of your coasters, so you have enough space for your exit and entrances, and make sure your coasters are 1 block away from the main path, so you have enough to place your exits and entrances. So I'm gonna meet you guys back in around a couple of seconds, and you'll see what I mean by that, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So yeah, see you in a second. Alright guys, that took me around like 5 minutes to do, and although I had to give myself some money as this thing is expensive, I'd recommend to do this like after you have around like 30, 40, 50k in the park. Like maybe do this in a park that you already have money in, you know? But what you want to do now is, as you can see, I've put 2 of every single ride except for, well, this one, because I've gone all the way to the world border. So you might be thinking, oh no, I've run out of space. But no time to fear. I am here. What you want to do is basically just go all the way back to where your ramp is and get out your block manipulation tool and grab your remove air block and get rid of all of this grass until you hit the world border, and then basically continue on with the ride all the way at the back there, all the way down here. Alright guys, as you can see, we have placed all of the coasters down all the way to the 4D coaster, which cost a whopping $4,500. But as you can see, there are some gaps with the 3-block wide coasters, so if you have any of those, just put in some shops like soft drink stalls, or if you go to the other stalls, maybe put in a hat stand or a restroom. But just like that, we have done the main bit of our money farm. Now, just to have that little bit of extra income, if you place some stalls down, if you go to consumption stalls and place down every single stall in the game, soft drinks, pizza, ice cream, fries, slushy, hot drinks, candy floss, popcorn, and I only have enough space for burger and refreshing fruits, but I want to add more, so I add more paths, and there we go. We can add burger, refreshing fruits, and if I go to other stalls, I can add restroom, dinos hat stall, pirate hat, Santa hat, and witch hat. Now if you just do this but on the other side, or somewhere where you have a gap and you need that gap to be filled in, more people will come and more people will spend money at your park. But yeah, this is basically the end of this tutorial, but before I do end off this tutorial, let's quickly see how much money this farm makes in around an hour. So we are starting this off with $11,851. I'll go AFK for an hour. I'll see you then. Alright, so I've been AFK for around an hour now. It's, well, exactly an hour now, and I've nearly actually gotten 100k from this money farm, so this is worth doing. But yeah, this is going to be the end of the tutorial. I hope that this did help you get money for your park or your dream park, whatever it was for. I hope that it did help you, but I thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see ya whenever. Bye!